Um, yeah, fresh out of Facebook jail. Yeah, I'm a felon. So I just wanted to address a few things. Wanted to go live and yeah, and address this for everybody. Let me see if I can. There we go. So they want to put. They tell you in their bylaws. They tell you in all their um, community standards that they're for you and they're for your rights and that they're all the freedom of expression and freedom of this and freedom of that, and they're not. Okay, so you're learning that. From my understanding, there's been a bunch of people messaging me. I've been reading as many as I can, and there's people saying that if you share my content, it put you in jail too. So we need that in a different way. I hate it happened to you, but what you need to do is this. First things first, to address this, you need to screenshot that, send it to me at my my1776 nation at gmail. Okay, so send me that, my1776 nation at gmail. Send me those pictures, okay, for documentation. Okay, so what we're going to do with that is I was just going to read you some bylaws over here. This is, I'm a federally protected veteran, so we did this on purpose. That's kind of what we want to happen. We want Facebook to shut me down, okay, and then my attorneys are going to pounce. Okay, that's what our plan is. I've reached that status that I believe that we could actually do that, and maybe even a class action. We'll see. There's a lot of things. There may be some attorneys listening thinking I'm crazy, but you got to look up that I'm a federally protected veteran. All right. Facebook has in their bylaws, they have in their community standards, they use 18 United States Code. Okay. Well, if you're using the Constitution on one hand, and then you're suppressing freedom of expression, you cannot. I'll read it off here. You cannot discriminate. I've got it right here. Let's see where it gets. You cannot discriminate against a veteran. I had it right here to read. And I don't know what happened to it. But basically, harassment, all the things that they say. You cannot be denied employment, harassed, demoted, terminated, paid less, or treated less favorably because of your veteran status. Okay, and that's what they're doing, is they're taking away my platform. All right, so and then I need the evidence of that. Well, I've got some evidence over here, and some people have sent that to me. So go ahead and screenshot it. Screenshot everything you got, and load up my email. So that'll be perfect. And then we can attack them via the United States Constitution. They want to quote the Constitution, but they don't want to. It only benefits them when they want to use a certain portion of it to benefit this, and to be dictators over here. So that's where we want them. Second, if I do get kicked off Facebook, if they shut down my profile, which I've had since 2005, I'm one of the original profiles that have been around since 2005. If they decided to go ahead and shut on naming an admin, and then I can go live on the admin's page, like admin page. It'll still be the 1776 page, but I'll be going live on 1776 Nation. So I need everybody who's following my personal profile to go over to 1776 Nation. This isn't trying to build a platform from that angle. This is where I can talk to you. We can go live and we can address like your questions about these documents. And then the documents are being flagged, like the documents.info. You can't share it. They've already flagged. They've censored me on everything. But if we can create a system of like, okay, you got to think smart. Create an alias name. I'll go live on 1776 Nation. Then we can try to avoid this as much as possible until we got enough evidence on that. Two, I've got a Rumble channel. What I'm planning on doing is doing a TV show weekly with my guys that I talk about, Beating It Productions, and then also Breeze TV. What we're going to do is take all your questions. You can email your questions. I've got a lot of them saved. I know there's a lot of questions. Having some censorship because I was planning on doing a live on here week. Just Rattletrap 1776. I'm posting videos up there. I'm also going to be posting some website, the documents .info of all these interviews I've been doing, and there's a lot of great content already out there that I've done. Michael Jaco, Dan on the Fringe. I've done a lot of shows recently that have a lot of great content for you to hear some of the breakdown of the questions you've been asking me. I've been breaking down some of those on there. And then I'm going to do my own show, and then you guys can just send me emails, or you can send messages via 1776 Nation, and I'm going to write those down. I've written down a lot already, like I said, I've been trying to address some already. But that way we can get everybody up to speed. So we just got to think smart with this. I mean, Facebook's doing what I want them to do. I'm pulling them out the rabbit hole, and so they're actually doing what we want them to do. But they're also showing you guys that you really don't have freedom of expression. You don't. And they say they do. That you can go read their content, and they say, oh, we want you to have freedom of this and freedom of that, and to show people different ideas and different interests. And you see all of you that have been put in jail for sharing, for them censoring me, but then you're sharing something they censored on me, so they're flagging you too. Okay, so Rattletrap, so Rumble is Rattletrap 1776. I have a Telegram page. It's grown to about 42,000 people too. I can go live on there too. I can do a video live, so it's the same handle, Rattletrap 1776. Now you got to be careful. I've got a ton of fake profiles already been made about me. I will not message you personally from Telegram, especially. You got to make sure you're looking at the handle. Don't look at just the screen name. Look at the handle. When you go to the search bar, type in Rattletrap 1776, and it should show the handle. Don't just look at the name. Okay, so you got to be able to locate that. And then let's see. I've got True Social. Now they don't have they have video options, but they don't have live video options yet. But that's where I post a lot of content there. It's just at Derek Johnson, DERK Johnson. So you get, I want to be able to address everything that I've shown y'all, and I definitely want to be able to break this down, because what we've done basically, everybody who's put on this platform, what we've actually done is we've made every platform have to scramble, and everybody's asking all these hosts, if we're 2 years in, why are we just now finding out this truth, right? I had no intention of doing that, in the sense of I didn't do this for that reason. I'm going to ask you, if you know me personally, please don't send me any kind of content with like showing me that people are hating on me. I don't really care. If someone's hating on truth, then that's their problem. They're going to have a long life if they can't handle someone interpreting the law. So I don't really care. I'm going to sleep like a baby. I slept like a baby last night. I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight. If someone's hating on me, then they're the reason why I'm here. That's why God called me up. All I'm doing is telling you what's happened via law. I'm the common man for the common man. I'm the common man for the common woman. I broke it down, my southern accent. I just happen to have the ability to say it all in one sitting. And everything I've said to y'all is nothing hidden. It's all in the law books. I'm just going to ask you to hang with me on that. But I really do want to break it down. I love this stuff. I did 4 shows alone yesterday. So I've got one tomorrow and one Thursday. I do have a new agent. Shout out Christy. And so she's working with my manager. Get me on some great shows. I am still doing the truthtour.net, so go to truthtour.net, and if I'm in your state, come out and see me. Be sure to put on there that I referred you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you if I'm in your state. Come out. I'd love to see you. I'd love to meet you, shake your hand, ask me personal questions. I hate comparing myself, but my grandmother always loved Billy Graham, and she just loved the fact that he would talk to one person like he talked to a million. And that's what we're in this for. And you have to realize that some of these platforms have been pulling paper bags over your head, and Facebook's a great example. They'll probably flag me on this one for saying this, but old Zuck, he's been dumping. You see in the documents, if you've already read the documents, you'll see in there where he's been dumping stocks every day since January, since the Executive Order 13959. He's been dumping stocks every single day worth $25 million. They're making him go bankrupt. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff that I've been knowing about, and I'm okay. Hey, like, I'm okay if they flag me, because that's what we want to do. We want to be able to take a lawsuit to them if we can, because it's still fighting for your freedom of expression. I don't care what you post on your Facebook. If you want to post all kinds of whatever and people think you're weird, that's your freedom of expression, and they shouldn't take that away, no matter what you believe. It just shouldn't matter. So they're entering a world they don't really want to enter in. And that's what happens when where you draw the line on who owns the water and who doesn't. Who owns the water? So that's where there's always been a fight, and there's always been things like of that nature that pop up in life, where who owns the land, who owns the water, who tells you what can do what, and who has this authority and who doesn't. I'm looking at my phone, making sure. Sometimes when I go live, I want to make sure that I'm not paused somewhere or something like that. But so it's just we got a fight on our hands, and we expected that. A lot of people that's already known about this. We expected it. People kept saying, "Man, they haven't banned you yet, or they haven't taken your video down." And I'm like, "No, they ain't got me yet." So we kind of knew that. Don't. I hate that if someone's upset over there that you shared something of mine and you're banned for 24 hours or a day or 2 days or 3 days or whatever it is. And I'm going to compile that in a list, and we're going to see what we can do on these bylaws and see if we can see what happens, right? We can't have this. We just can't have this in the United States. Once again, the American veteran fights for your protection as a whole. Doesn't matter what your religious preferences are. Doesn't matter how you orientate. Whatever your orientation is, everywhere else, it doesn't matter. So that's the overall gist of this whole big battle. And so, anyways, I just wanted to address all that. So you just got to make sure, go over to 1776 Nation. It's just facebook.com/1776nation. Boom. Find me there. Telegram is Telegram. I think it's like it's / so it should be Rattletrap 1776. True Socials @Derek Johnson. And Rumble is so it's Rattletrap 1776. Of course, I'm trying to keep my music separate, but I mean my Instagram is just in case. But that are following, be sure to follow me there. I'll post there when I can't post here. Like I said, I've had this account since 2005. I was one of the first to sign up for Facebook, which is very discouraging that we had a bunch of corrupt people get behind this, and old Zuck decided to sell his life to the devil. And when he went public in 2012 and he was worth however many billions, then that tells you right there that people can go, just like that. Power of money can persuade people. So anyways, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to address. I would love to, I'd love to take comments. I can't even see comments. Oh, well, here we go. There we are. I see comments down here. People are saying I'm frozen. When was that? Well, maybe they're always censoring me. Who knows? But if I could address anything, let's see here. Oh, here we go. Never mind. Okay. I'm just trying to. People are saying I'm frozen. I'm just trying to make sure that if you can't see me, if you can at least hear me, I'm safe. I'm good. No one's nothing like that. We just need to make sure we share this message and make sure people can take all your questions I can. Like that's what I did this for. And so yeah, I'm just making sure everybody can hear. Can't hear. Everybody's saying I can't hear. Well, what I'll do is let's just make sure that we share this video, and I'll try to go live on my phone. What battery I have left, and maybe I can get better audio and better visuals. So make sure to share this one though, and I'll be right back.